Welcome back to the basement yard. What? That was my mic check?
Your mic check is funny.
My mic check was just, what? What?
All right, you ready?
Do you remember? We usually do like 10 minutes of mic checking.
Yeah. I think that's some of the best footage. Maybe one day we'll actually show everybody like our actual mic checks.
Yeah, because they're kind of ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm trying to fix your, like...
No, it's fine. Here, I'm right here.
You're a little low.
I'm right here.
I got you. I want to hear you, baby.
I hear you, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, dog.
I want to hear you, baby.
Yo, I hear you, dog.
I want to hear you, baby.
I hear you, dog. You want to know what?
Speak on my face, baby.
Yo, I'm looking at your face.
Scream in my ears.
Yo, I'm saying it.
Speak to me.
That got too real.
I'm just sorry.
That got too real.
Yeah.
What's your go-to if you're going to get into a fight?
Man, I'm not good in those situations. Like,
I'll fuck you, dude.
there's like weird stuff that come across and someone's like, yo, one time a kid was like, I said something to some kid, and he was like, fuck you. And I was like, no. He told me, fuck you. I told him no.
Oh, my
Crushed
God.
it. He won that day, but.
I'll kick your fucking ass. Yeah.
Yeah. Act like I won't fuck you right now, dude.
Act like I won't suck your dick, dude.
Just make like gay comments to
If
people.
I was going to fight a guy
and you
that I knew who was bigger than me.
Just make mad gay comments.
Insanely.
But like in a tough way.
Yeah. Just be like, I'll fucking suck that dick.
And he's like, wait, what? What?
Yeah. I might even get naked too.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Just to get him to not beat me up. I could never fight a naked person.
No, you can't. They're too vulnerable. You feel bad.
No.
I can't fight a naked man.
Could you fight, like, literally if someone came up to you?
Naked?
No, but like undressed, like ready to, like, yo, I'm ready to fight right now. And
well, how undressed?
Fully naked.
Well,
like in front of a bar.
That would be a naked man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be like, I'm gonna concede this.
You got this one, bro.
You got it.
You got this, bro.
Someone's got their dick out. I don't want to fight them.
Hell no.
It's flopping against my knees.
You don't know. You catch something. Fucking dick.
Yeah, catch a dick against your face. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to catch
If he's tackled me to the ground, his ball sack's like on my elbow. I'm like, I don't want this.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I do understand that I would not want angry man's ball sack in the middle of my arm.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
What position would he have to be in to get you there?
It would have to be some sort of...
you would have to be like
some sort of side control. I would be in the... I was going to say the fatal position. That's
fatal.
That's kind of creepy.
I think you're just a little freaked out from everything that happened yesterday.
Last night, I was in the fatal position. That's for sure.
I think everyone in New York City was.
Dude, so, I mean, by the time this airs, it'll be like old news.
Yeah, but it needs to be addressed. It just needs to be.
Last night, what's today's date?
Today is the 28th of December.
Right. So we do these like in advance. Surprise, everyone. We do it in advance. And you can listen to every episode in advance if you go to support our Patreon, patreon.com/thebasementyard. And my voice cracked.
I'll say
obviously.
I'll say like a real man.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, yo, all right. So we got a Patreon, right? So if you go to patreon.com/thebasementyard, you get every episode a week early. Yeah, that's right. You get that week's episode and next week's episode early.
And you get bonus content.
Bonus content. We answer your questions. We have a segment on there called What the Fuck Does Patreon Want? We only answer patron questions. And then every month, the last Thursday of every month, you get your own fucking episode.
Exclusive.
Exclusive shit.
Yeah.
But like...
So anyway, last night, I watched Bird Box.
Mm-hmm.
Pete and Espa came over, and they're like, yo, let's watch Bird Box. They shut off all the lights. I'm like, you guys are going hard. I didn't even know it was like a scary movie. Honestly, I didn't. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, everyone's talking about this. I was like, well, let's put it on. Just to give you an idea of what happens in this. And I made you,
Yeah, no, you made me watch it.
I made you watch it. There's like a evil entity in, this is what I'm not giving anything away here, but like there's an evil entity.
Try to be a little spoiler free.
There is no spoilers though.
No.
Like
entity is a weird word.
Entity.
All right, keep going.
Yeah. But there's an evil entity that like there's an evil entity.
Entity.
Yeah, entity. And if people see it, then they start to go insane. They kill themselves and they do all this stuff. It's mayhem. There's hysteria in the streets and like there's people running around. There's cars crashing, explosions, blah blah blah. The movie is much more than that, but that's just like the gist of it. So we got like a half an hour in, and there's mass hysteria going on, people in the streets, and a lot of things going on. Well, what's going on? I don't know. Don't look at it. Keep your eyes down, sort of thing. And then the sky turns blue, like teal.
Yeah.
So bright that it looked like daytime. Mind you, it's dark. It's like 10:30.
Yeah.
And it's like 10 o'clock or whatever.
And for the record, he's talking about the actual sky, the world that we live in, not the movie sky.
No. Now I'm talking about in real life.
Yeah.
The real life sky turned blue. Like a teal, like a neon fucking blue. Like a fucking, what's that movie where the guy's riding the thing?
I don't know. Every movie ever made?
No, it's like the fucking futuristic movie. He's got long hair. What the fuck? Tron. Yeah, that dumb shit. So that kind of blue.
Like a Carolina blue, kind of.
Yeah, and it was blue as shit. And it was so bright out. And like at first, I'm like, wait, am I, like I thought I was going crazy. Or it looked like, what it looks like when lightning strikes?
Yeah.
And then you see the sky, whole sky light up like that. Literally, it was like that, but like bright blue.
Yeah, it stayed like that.
It stayed like that. And I was like, what is happening? And then I was like, am I going crazy? And then I didn't say anything. I saw it. I didn't say anything. and then Pete goes, yo, what's going on? And then I got scared because I'm like, it's not me.
Yeah.
I thought my contacts were fucked up or something. And then we go to the window and we're looking outside. And there's people in the street all looking in this direction. And mind you, I'm watching this movie now that people are in the street looking at this thing and then killing themselves and doing wild shit. And we're like, yo, what is going on, man?
And your lights are off, too. That's why
everything was off.
I called you.
Yeah.
I FaceTimed you. And you were doing the same thing as me, looking out the window. Mm-hmm. And you guys were in the dark, so I thought you lost power.
Yeah, no, we just had them off because you were
watching the movie.
Yeah.
But, I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. It was one of the... It
was so scary, dude.
It was so scary.
We were in my group chat. There's like 15 of my friends in it. The first kid that wrote in it was my friend Eric, and he goes, is anyone fucking seeing this? I called my mom. She had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, and that's another thing. There were other people that were like, nah, I missed it. So how'd you miss... The fucking sky turning green.
Changing.
Yeah. Where are you?
It was the most insane thing ever. It was so bright. Like, I've never seen light this bright before. It was incredible.
I got very, very scared, though.
Dude, I was so scared. First of all, I called my mom immediately, right? Because it was in the direction of my mom's house. And I call her, and I'm like, hey, are you seeing this? And she's like, what? And I'm like, are you serious? She's like, what? I'm like, Ma, go the fuck outside and just look up. The sky's a different color.
What was her reaction after that?
So, she walks out. Oh, basically. Would you look at that? She's like, oh my God, that's weird.
I feel like older people are just not afraid of shit like how we are.
My mom is like so like accidentally brave.
Yeah,
it's like she has no idea.
Would you look at that? I was not. I
was not brave.
Yeah.
I was trying to hold together because there was two other grown men here. Thank God I wasn't alone.
I was alone.
I would have jumped out this window. I would have been, huh? What is going on? There were people in the streets crying because they didn't know what was going on. People thought one of my friends thought it was a nuke. Like we got bombed. And we thought he got nuked. We thought we were getting nuked.
Such a Queen's reaction, too.
It's like, it's a bomb, yo. There were people in the streets crying. It was
North Korea, son.
Yeah. It was one of the Koreas, dog. It was Uzbekistan. I read on Facebook. I've been telling y'all.
Yeah, they've been saying it. And they did it.
I've been telling y'all, yo, you fuck around too much. You got too much debt in this country, dog. The housing market's coming next.
China and shit.
You know what I mean? Foreign trade and all of that. You know what I mean?
They got tired of us. Yo, I told you.
Karma catches up.
Is he like a conspiracy theorist type of dude, or was he that was his honest reaction?
No, he was honestly scared. He thought it was a nuke. Like he's not a conspiracy theorist like that. He was just like, I heard a bang, because he lives close to where it happened.
Heard it.
Yeah, so he heard a bang, and then he sees the sky like that, and he's like, yo, usually right before a nuke like fucking kills you, that's what happens. It's like silent. There's a flash and a light, and then it just comes and wrecks you, you know? He's like, I legitimately thought I was going to die. Like that was it.
That's insane.
I didn't think nuke, and a lot of people thought aliens at first too. Thank God I could see where it was because I know that Con Ed is in that direction. Mm-hmm. And when I saw blue, I was like, that is an electrical fire.
Yeah, see, you got to see that. I wasn't lucky enough to see that.
No.
What I saw was a blue hole opening in the sky over the bridge.
Yeah.
So what I'm looking at is...
You thought aliens. You had to have.
I thought, literally, like, the first thing that went through my mind was, it's the end of the world. Like, something's happening. Like, something really bad's happening. So what I do is I get off... I'm looking out of my window, and I get off... My blinds were down. And you know how you could see through your blinds a little bit?
Yeah.
I was like, it's blue. And then I look at the clock, and then I'm like, it's 10 o'clock. So I live on the Upper East Side, so I thought maybe somebody was filming something, and they lit something up. So I open my window, and I look up, and I'm like, whoa, what is that? And I just look down, and people are just scattering, just running.
Picking up their dogs.
Picking up their dog. The old woman picked up her dog and started running. Just started taking off. People were, and now I'm starting to get scared.
That would have scared me a lot more.
I was like, why is everybody running? Why is everybody running?
Should I be running?
Yeah. And then I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do. I was like, I don't have any cash. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to? I have this dog. I was like, I don't know what to do. So my doorman's down there, and I'm like, yo. And I was like, what's going on? And he just looks at me. He looks up at me. He's filming the thing. He goes, I don't know, yo.
Yo, shit was scary, bro. New York was under attack at that moment.
This is so many people were running.
It's funny now because of how scary it was, bro. And I'm telling you,
They just started running. Yo, I swear to God, for the last fucking 2 days, I haven't been able to stop laughing every time I picture it in my head.
and then LaGuardia Airport. LaGuardia Airport.
The tweets from LaGuardia Airport, my favorite thing. My favorite. I knew I was going to start laughing again. I tried not to fucking do this.
LaGuardia Airport. I tweeted. He's like, I got to land at LaGuardia in 3 hours and there's no fucking power.
The best tweet was some girl tweeted. She goes, oh, let me calm down. She goes, just got back.
Oh my God.
Just got evacuated from LaGuardia Airport. What is happening?
Oh my God. Yo, I couldn't even tell you. Like, people are going to be... Oh, that is one ugly laugh, I'll be honest.
How do you get so... Yo, I've been so scared, yo.
Yo, the reason...
That's why I'm laughing, yo.
People
I'm be so scared.
People are going to be so confused as to why we think it's so funny. But the only reason why it is so funny is because we were so scared. And to think that I would have to be evacuated out of a fucking airport after that, I'd be like, I'm done.
And all the lights went off in the airport. All of the lights went off. Think about how fucking scared you would be if you're waiting for your flight and everything just goes, doo.
Nah, bro.
Yo, I'm fucking terrified.
I would never get on a plane again. Yo, I also saw a tweet that someone was...
I just got word that LaGuardia Airport is closed. I'm landing there in 3 hours.
The fear that would overcome me. Yo, I read a tweet that said that someone was landing into LaGuardia, and they had to pull up.
No.
Yes, because it was time. Fucking lights went out.
It's just the dude down there with the sticks.
No. Yo, and I said literally, there was a tweet that said we were pulling into LaGuardia, and we had to pull up like hard. Yo.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yo,
that's fucking
the scary,
terrifying,
that's
dude.
life-changing kind of terror.
Oh my God. I don't know if I would recover. I don't think I would ever fly again.
No, I don't think so.
If you're fucking going to land and then pull the fucking plane.
Not only that, but if you're looking down and all the lights just go out, you're like, oh, Like, what is going on here?
Oh my God, those poor people. The car, they got stuck.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Dude, it was so scary.
They're evacuating LaGuardia. What's happening? I love that she tweeted, call 911 or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude,
Oh
I
my
would
God.
have been so scared.
What would you do in an emergency? I wouldn't tweet.
So here's the thing, right? Like, I think,
guess you do tweet to try and get answers.
take it easy, all right? I think that, dude, it's so funny because now we know it's nothing.
Yeah.
But
no,
like,
dude. Yeah, I
yesterday-
did an Instagram live yesterday. I was fucking cracking up.
I know.
Cracking up. Just reliving the entire thing again. This is going to be a good week that I'm going to be laughing like this.
Yeah, probably.
The mass hysteria of everyone. That fucking, to see his story is trending worldwide on Twitter. And then the second one was hashtag blue white.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my
This
God.
is very creepy, bro.
Yo, the internet is undefeated, man. Oh, Jesus.
This shit was scary.
That's why it's so funny, because I let myself get so scared of this thing.
Yeah.
Longest 30. Well, how long did you say it was?
It was like 3 minutes.
It was like 3 minutes, right? So like, I didn't get to it till like halfway through it, because I was so afraid. I didn't think to take pictures. I was literally calling people, and then it just went like this.
And then it shut off, and it was complete night again.
Yeah, so it literally
Like almost immediately, like no like gradual like.
No.
It was just like boom,
it went
and
like
it turned
that.
night,
It went like that.
and we were like,
I was like,
that?
yo, this is like the Truman Show. I was like,
Yes.
I was like, this is all like, this is as fake. Is the world fake?
a glitch in the simulation.
Yeah, and I was just like, yo, I need to call someone, because if I'm the only one seeing this, I need to go to the hospital.
And then you called me out of all people.
And Joe's staring out the window too when I called him.
Dude,
Oh my gosh.
we were so.
What do you do in that situation? You don't know what's going on.
I literally so immediately we looked outside and we're like, yo, what is happening? And we're trying to process this because this is not something that's like normal. And you're like, yo, the sky is so bright.
Yeah.
Like, it almost felt like this can't be a fire.
No.
This can't be whatever. And the only reason why it traveled as much as it did because it was overcast. So it's like when it hits the clouds,
It travels.
the light doesn't keep going forward.
Yeah.
It like kind of, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it could travel further.
People saw that shit from the Bronx. People saw that shit from like
Westchester
Yeah,
even.
they saw it from Westchester.
New Jersey, it was bright. It was bright as fuck, dude.
It's just so weird to call someone and be like, yo, is the sky blue over there?
Yeah,
And everyone's like, yeah.
The only thing that made me feel a little better was that from here I can see into like Jackson Heights, East Elmhurst,
And it was black.
and it was like dark over there.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, this is like, whatever. And immediately I said electrical, but I was also still scared. And I was like, yo, I don't really know what's going on. And then I remember I kept going like, we can't stay here. Like, and I was like, I need to put on my sneakers. We need to go over there. Like, I was like, I need to just go.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't, the unknown like freaks me out.
No,
and I was
fuck
like,
that. You got to go see. You
I was
got to
like-
go see.
I was like, yo, we have to go over there. Like, either like my mom's in that direction. Like, if we could like help some people or something. I was
Yeah.
like, I need to put on my sneakers though. And then before you know it, it was off. And I was like, yo, what is going on?
Before you know it, it was on. You were going to go save people.
Dude, I don't I don't know. Save people from the blue light.
There might be people that need to be saved.
My mother.
It's so funny because this is the shit you think about in like a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I remember just being like, yo, I need answers now.
Yeah, exactly.
What is happening?
And not only that, but then,
Yeah.
but then,
Dude, yesterday, I'm sorry. It was one of the best days of my life. It really was. It really was to see people fucking running in the street for no reason. Oh,
where were they going?
they were running up First Avenue.
Dude, it's really crazy to think about. Like, it's just
I'm
like,
sorry.
yo, it was crazy. I honestly, there was a point last night where I thought my life was over, and everyone's lives were over. It's just it's like I can't explain why I find this so funny. The only thing I can really like chalk it up to is that I was so scared for my life.
Yeah.
that when someone goes, dude, it was just a light. It's like, dude, you have no idea like the amount of fear that I reached to come
Everybody
all the way
did.
back down is just, it's a ride. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I went so high.
People might
then
need some help.
I need to put my shoes on. That is fucking hysterical. Jesus Christ. And then the thing is, too, it's like if you see a group of people running, you want to run, too.
Yeah, now you're scaring me.
Immediately.
Even if it's like a nice day. I'm like, yo, wait, what's going on?
If I see a group of people running, I am running.
Yeah.
I'm going with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to... See, you're braver than me. You were going to go save people. I would have ran away, figured out what was wrong first, then came back for people.
When I really think about it, like, I don't want to save people.
No.
In that moment, I was like, we have to go over there.
You don't even know you're fighting.
I don't know. I was like, yo, it might be aliens. It might be a bomb. I don't know.
You think people really think it's aliens?
Probably. But,
Yeah.
like, there's videos of people, like, it's literally 10 blocks from my mom's where I grew up.
Yeah, like
this
people
all
filmed
happened.
it really close.
Yeah, they're right there. You could see the thing, and it clicked in my head like that's an electrical fire. You know what it looked like? It looked like when someone's welding something,
Yeah.
and there's that blue flame,
Yeah.
and there's white smoke, because there was white smoke. It wasn't black smoke, so it wasn't a fire.
Yeah, see, I didn't see any smoke.
Yeah, because it wasn't a flame fire. It was an electrical like shortage, I guess. I don't know.
Like a conductor blew up.
Like you ever see in movies when people hot wire a car
Yeah.
and there's some smoke?
Yeah.
It's white because it's electrical. It's not like flames. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's why also it could shut off so quickly. Is that once
Just cut the fucking power, dude. Why you letting them do that?
I don't know.
I guess that's what they did.
Beyond shocked that we lost power for literally a blink of an eye. My everything in my house just went boop.
Do you
And then it
remember?
was good.
Do you remember when like the entire Northeast lost power?
Yeah, the fucking blackout.
That was crazy.
That was how long was that? Do you remember?
That was for like a prolonged period, hours upon hours upon hours. I know people went to sleep that night with no power.
No, it was a long time, dude. It was. Hold on, let me see.
And like Hurricane Sandy, like I didn't have power for like 4 days, and I lived in Westchester.
No, yeah. Oh, fuck, where is it? What year was that?
That was like 12 years ago.
2003.
Damn, was that long ago? 15 years ago?
The Northeast blackout, 2003. On August 14th. Yeah, it was in the summer.
August?
August.
You said August?
Yeah. In other areas, it took nearly a week or two for power to be restored. Us, I want to say, it wasn't a day. It was way longer than that.
I think we only had about a day and a half of nothing. Because then I kept looking at the street lights to see if they would come back on. And then when they came back on, I knew we had power.
I just want to know how long it was out.
In Queens?
Yeah.
You guys use more power over here. I was living in Westchester at the time, so I don't know. I know we have Con Ed there, but I don't know if we have a
I
different
honestly,
plan.
like, if it was only a day, like, whatever. But I remember Red Cross was up at the school here and had stuff out, so we had to go and get food. And we had to, like, there was a pizzeria that was open over here, and none of the lights worked or anything, but they had, like, pizza from that day.
Yeah.
So they were still selling it, and they had, like, a truck in the parking lot with their
With the
headlights
lights.
on, like, so people could see inside.
Yo, Hurricane Sandy was bad, too, though.
Yeah, we stuck around. We were going to hold down the house. Me, my brother, and my dad stayed at the house.
You lost power, right?
No,
How?
nothing. Nothing happened.
Dude, I
to
lost
us.
power for like 4 days.
Nope.
I didn't shower for 4 days. We ran out of gas in the car. That was the closest to the end of the world that I ever want to get.
It's crazy. That's another thing. The gas. My dad was friends with the guy. The
Because electrically they couldn't pump.
right. Whatever they had, they had.
They had. So a buddy of mine who worked at a gas station, this is how small the town was, he texted me at like 3 a.m. He was like, yo, come here at 6 a.m. with with your canister, and I'll
Yeah.
fill it up for you because it's going to get crazy.
Yeah.
People were running out of gas while waiting for gas and putting their car in neutral and pushing it to the fucking Shell station. It was
Yeah.
insane.
I remember the gas station up the block over here. My dad knew the guy who owned it.
Yeah.
So we got hooked up, and we were able to like skip the line, just like fill up our cars
That's amazing.
because we didn't know how long we were going to be without power.
Yeah, you had to get out of here.
Yeah, I wish I remembered how long it was because it felt like forever.
And it was
But-
free. It was cold as shit.
No, it was summer. It was
No,
hot.
no, it wasn't. Hurricane Sandy was not.
Oh, Sandy.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
blackout
yeah.
was summer. It was hot as shit.
Yeah.
I remember we were just walking around in the dark, like me and my boys, like
Yeah.
doing stupid shit.
I was like too young to be doing that. Like we were like playing soccer a little bit, but then we came home and I remember like we were sleeping in the car because the AC worked.
So you
it
were
was so hot.
So you were like 11 or 10.
In 2003, I was 11.
You were 11, yeah. I was 14. That's 3 years, big difference of debauchery right there. Yeah.
Freshman in high school.
Yeah. Like we were trying to like meet up with girls and shit and like just get weird. Like drink and shit. Like we were trying to buy alcohol and shit.
Yeah.
And what happened is that I ended up in a park with my cousin Jonathan and this dude Matty Coobs, who was a cab driver downstairs, and he got us beer, and we just played this drinking game. I don't know if you've ever heard of this drinking game before, but it's a sports name drinking game. So when you're drinking, say I say Ken Griffey, you have to name a
team he was on?
No. You have to name an athlete with the first letter of their name is G. So you would say like Greg Maddux if you're only doing baseball.
Oh, and then I say Mickey Mantle.
But if you say Mickey Mantle, it's a send back.
Because it's two.
Because it's two. But you can't stop drinking until you have an answer. So you're literally going like this. Greg Maddux. So you have to like drink while you think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And then like if you stop drinking, you get like penalized. You have to finish the beer. I was like 14. Shouldn't have been doing that, but drinking with like a 40-year-old man.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Shout out Matty Coobs. That guy was the man. But
that blackout.
that blackout was
yo,
one of the scariest things. But it was kind of cool though, because it kind of like brought the neighborhood together.
Yeah, and also with Sandy, so what we did was we went to Home Depot and we bought, not 2x4s, but like big pieces of wood to
board
put
up the house.
put in front of my garage because before I redid the backyard, we lived at the bottom of a hill, so all the water would like rush into our yard.
Before you redid the backyard.
Yeah,
You got out there, got your hands dirty?
No, I mean I paid for it.
Oh. I was like, wow, I didn't know you could do shit like that.
No. But it was coming down. It would come down, and not that we were like here, but the water as it's coming down and going into the street, it flows into our yard.
Yeah.
So it would flood the house all the time. There was literally one time in the winter where it snowed, and there was a bunch of snow in the backyard, and then the next day it rained.
Yeah.
And then that night it froze.
No, I remember that.
And
It was during the Seahawks-Cowboys playoff game.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I remember it because it happened where I was living at the same place.
But
Flooded the entire basement.
and it was flooding, and we couldn't get to whatever. Me and all my siblings and everyone, we were outside in the backyard in like, I would say a foot of water and like ice this thick,
Terrible.
and I was barefoot because
That's your choice.
it was panic mode. Like we literally went downstairs and the rug was wet. We were like, oh fuck. So we ran out into the backyard, and when I opened the door, it's like fucking Titanic. And I was just like, I was like, we're taking on water. So I went out there and I had the sledgehammer and I'm fucking whacking the ice trying to clear the drain to try and we're pushing all the water out. Dude, I was freezing. When I got inside, my hands and my feet were beet red. I thought I was going to have to amputate.
No, but
It's like Mr. Deeds.
when that same thing happened, I was living in a basement of my friend's house at the time. And I wake up from a nap. I was like watching football, and I'm like in my robe, but like I step a couple steps, and I'm like, yo, my feet are wet. And I look down, the whole basement was flooded. So then I had the same situation where I opened the cellar door and all the water came in. We had like a wet vac. We had like 4 or 5 people down there. My brother Mike was living there too at the time. Came downstairs, didn't help at all. He was just like, oh, damn, that's whack. And like went back upstairs. And then we just like were fucking shoveling the fucking water out and shit. It was terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Dude.
Yeah. Had to throw Mike under the bus. What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
Trying to get you on the show to come speak your piece.
Yeah, it's crazy. You ever have like, I used to be really afraid of tornadoes growing up too.
Yeah, hell yeah. There was a tornado in like northern Westchester once, and I was like terrified for like a month.
There was a tornado recently around here.
Really?
Not like a tornado.
No, but like something like
that fucked up a bunch of like.
How about when it snowed like 3 weeks ago and fucking trees were falling down all over the place?
What?
Remember the snow we had in October?
No.
Or November?
No.
Dude, we had a huge snow. How do you not remember this?
I got nothing.
Remember, it was the picture. I sent you the picture of me covered in snow in the Uber. My glasses were all fogged up.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's like about 2 months ago.
Listen, I went through a lot last night, all right?
I hear you. Yeah. There's only so much trauma one brain can take.
Yo, but I used to be so afraid of like, we've probably in New York, like, I'm not actually worried about a tornado.
No.
Because if one even touched down here, like it can't be strong enough to even like get to the point where it's going to take the fucking house apart.
No, but that's one of the pluses of New York. It's like,
you're good.
Sandy was bad. You know, a lot of people lost their houses and shit. You know, people fucking died in that. But like earthquakes, you don't have to like worry about. Like really natural disasters, we don't really have to worry about that bad. It's just gonna be like a shitty couple of days.
Yeah, like a hurricane.
Yeah,
can like get you.
Yeah, that was like the worst thing. But like natural disasters, I'm terrified of them.
So scared.
Like a tsunami. And that's another thing. When that tsunami hit in like the Philippines or some shit years ago, do you remember that?
Yeah.
All the animals started running up into the hills because they could sense that the tsunami was coming. They could tell. If I see a bunch of fucking animals running away from something,
good night.
I'm still running.
Yeah.
I'm still going to follow those animals. That tsunami killed so many people.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
That just shows you how the earth could just be like, I could kill all of you if I want.
Yeah.
It's fucking bugged out, yo.
It's scary, man.
I know. Oh, I didn't like yesterday at all. And that wasn't even a natural disaster.
No, it was a pump fake.
Some dickhead that fell asleep at work. Who knows what happened over there?
We didn't even lose power. Like,
I thought you did because the lights were off, but
no.
That was the most genuinely scared I've been in a long time.
I wasn't as scared as I was so confused because it was unlike anything I've ever seen. So I was like, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm looking at here.
We did have an earthquake in New York, though, like 3 years ago. Look it up. But I'm telling you.
I believe you.
No. But can you look up what year it was? Because me and my dad were sitting watching TV and it just goes, we were like, whoa, what the fuck was that? We thought our house was falling down. And then we looked at each other. We go, yeah, was that just an earthquake? And it was an earthquake. Earthquake, New York City.
I don't know. Was it bad?
No, it was literally like this.
I don't.
It was like a tremor.
Do you ever see those ones in California sometimes when people are like, they're doing the news and they're like, today we're going to have a
earthquake. We are having an earthquake.
Yeah. Dude, I can't imagine being in that situation and like, I am letting out the highest pitched yells.
Oh my God. I'm fucking terrified.
I'll cower into
I'm not being a professional at all during an earthquake.
No.
I'm grabbing my closest of kin and I'm leaving.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude. Fucking there was an earthquake in like during the World Series once in Oakland. And literally while they're playing, it just starts, an earthquake starts and the cameras cut. And it was like a huge earthquake.
When was this?
In the 80s, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah. Earthquakes are probably the scariest one to me. And like tornadoes are scary, but like
I'm not afraid of tornadoes.
Just get away from it.
Yeah, well, go the other way.
Yeah.
You know?
But here's like
Helen Hunt did it. It was easy.
I know.
She was chasing him. She was driving into him.
I don't mean to be like sad on here, but like I remember like Oklahoma City had like real bad tornadoes and like crushed a school and shit. Like you can't predict a tornado, can you?
No, you can't.
That's why.
And like that's obviously
you can't like evacuate. There's no but
it would really have to sneak up on you where it's like we had no idea it was even possible.
Yeah.
That's why there's like warnings now where it's like there is this wind coming. If it touches the floor, it's gonna be a tornado. It could be it could fuck your
Right.
ass.
Yeah.
You know, and in New York,
That's exactly what the notification says. Too.
yes, so guys, if this touches down your asses, consider them fucked. But in New York, if something touched down, it wouldn't be like a Cat 5 tornado.
No.
I don't even know if that's how you measure
Probably
tornadoes.
not.
Probably not. Bill Paxton would know better than I would.
Yeah.
But if
Rest in
one
peace.
touched down over here, it wouldn't have enough strength because there's just not enough like momentum for them to like. That's why it happens in like Tornado Valley and shit. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of open space and like there's room to like
Kick up
allow
dust.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like, to me, I'm like, well, if I see it and it's destroying houses and whatnot, I think that's the worst part too. Is I can't imagine losing your entire home.
Like, do you if you get sucked up into a tornado, do you die in the tornado, or do you die when it throws you?
I don't have the answer.
That's like a chicken or the egg question. Right there.
It's not. I think that when you get sucked up into a tornado,
Debris and shit.
it's gonna hit you, and
Yeah.
you'll
Die.
yeah. God, that is a weird way.
That
to
is
go.
a horrible way to go.
Yeah.
Also,
For a second, it's cool.
yeah.
The first second.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's terrible, dude. Like, oh my God. I have such a weird way of dealing with all this stuff. Like, I have to laugh at it.
No. That's why I was laughing so much before, because that's like fear. Like, I can only laugh at it, like, because if I don't, I'm gonna manifest it in something that it isn't and make it even worse.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I feel like a lot of people, when it comes down to stuff like that, everyone kind of reacts the same. You're scared, and then you can't wait to just talk about it with other people.
Because you know why? It's like it was so scary,
Yeah.
but it was so dumb.
Yeah.
And that's why it's hilarious. Because
Yeah.
it's like, yo, I freaked out for nothing.
Yeah, that's the funniest part. Like, this is going to be a good week in New York where everyone's just talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere you go. Like, I'm going to go get a haircut later probably. And, like, I know, like, my barber's going to bring it up. Be like, yo, you see that shit, cuz? Yo, that shit was crazy, cuz. I'll just be like, yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I thought I was dead. Dude.
Yeah.
I thought we were all getting sucked up. I can't wait to hear like all the alien conspiracies, like theorists.
I'm going to go on record here.
Oh God.
My belief in aliens has grown. I used to be like, there's no way. There's no chance. There's no chance.
I think that's dumb.
I think to be either way, I'm leaning more towards them being real. And here's why. The universe is so big.
Big.
So big.
Big.
That you're telling me that we're the only thing out there that just happened to have this perfect flick of the wrist type of shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fucking whipping work and we just come out,
Yeah.
you know? And then even on the deeper thing, it's like, I think like there's probably like another, I don't want to go this deep because I don't want people to think I'm weird, but I am weird. But it's like a different universe where people are like probably way more like evolved than us.
Yeah.
Or less.
Who knows? I mean,
Do you believe in like other like there's definitely another planet with like something like people on it? Because I think we are one of a kind people.
you mean like us?
Humans. But I think there's other things like life sources like out there.
Sure. I can't see why there wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Why I just like I can't think about it.
It's hard to put like
You know what it is? I just can't think about it because I can't. It does nothing for me.
can't even fathom it.
Because the only thing it will do is either drive me nuts
Yeah.
or it would make me scared and terrified, and whatever. Like I'm just trying to have some of my fun here.
It's like it's up there with
I'm
like
just trying to do my time. All right, I'm really just trying to put in my 85 years.
is it up there? Damn, dude, if I make that 85, I'll suck everyone's dick. But it another thing though too though is like dying though.
Uh-huh.
That's another one.
What?
Like what happens when you die?
Who the fuck knows?
I can't.
refuse to be consumed by that.
I can't. I used to be all the time.
I went through a phase where I thought about it a lot.
YouTube shit. And
I didn't YouTube anything. I just thought about it.
Yeah, like what happens is like chemically in your brain when you die. Like what do you feel? And then I remember
Yikes.
Yeah. I went all the way, and like Then at one point I was like, this is the most useless research I've ever done in my life. None of this is going to keep me alive longer. Now I just know that I'm going to die more and more. I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah, I just like I refuse to be consumed by that thought.
But you were at one point.
Huh?
You were at one point.
Not consumed, but it definitely like I was starting to question and really started, and then I started to see what it would do to me. Where I'm like, it would take up so much of my like time during the day that I'm like, what am I doing?
It's just so weird that we all go around with the suppressed knowing that we're all gonna die.
We're all just like, we're fine. No, we're fine. We're good. No, everything's great.
How you doing, man? I'm dying.
I'm having a good day.
I'm another day close to death, sir. Another day closer to death. I'm doing good. Isn't that weird though? Like as a people, we've learned to like kind of like just like tuck it away over here for a little bit. It's normal because if you look at other,
it's part of it.
If you look at animals,
They die.
they just die.
Yeah,
They die.
they don't give a fuck.
Us, it's like we got to do all this stuff. We want to hang around for an extra 3 weeks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, put me in a box, look at me like I'm an animal.
Yeah,
what is this?
Jesus Christ!
Let me die.
Like I'm a fucking museum exhibit.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I want to be cremated.
And then smoked.
No. I want to be cremated and like dumped in like the warning track at Yankee Stadium.
I want to be cut up into 50 pieces and then buried in each state.
That's pretty.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
Like a tombstone in
Yeah.
each state. Very costly.
Very costly.
Yo, tombstones.
Why are you doing that to people?
It's a supply and demand thing. You know, like people aren't going to stop dying, so you can jack the price up and make it whatever you want.
See, but I don't want to put my family through that. Just turn me into a tree or something.
Like dump your ashes into a tree.
Yeah,
and
mix my ashes in some tree soil.
Throw it in the ocean.
Yeah,
You don't want to be in the ocean?
I mean, I wouldn't mind being in the ocean, but I don't. You know what? I could be in the ocean because then I would get like eat by some fish. And then I'd become like a part of the circle of life.
Eat by some fish in the circle.
Nice.
The circle of life.
That gay bastard.
Elton John.
He's the best.
Yo, I love Elton John.
Well, we should go see him.
Yeah, hold on. Let me knock on his door. What the fuck you mean?
He's at the Garden on March 5th, dude.
He's doing a tour?
Yeah, it's his last one of all time. He's never touring again.
Yo, I had no idea. I'm super down to go to that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm getting gay for that.
Ultra gay.
I'm going to wear a weird outfit.
Yeah, I'll get gay.
Pink blazer.
Yeah.
Piano tie. Do they still make piano ties?
I don't know, but I would cop one for sure.
Hell yeah, just to have anyway, not even for the concert.
Or like wear sunglasses in the shape of a star.
Yes.
Gotta wear those
Dude,
for Elton.
Elton John probably, guy is so gay and has probably had sex with more women I'll ever like see with my eyes.
Just for fun too.
For sport.
Just to try it.
Just to mix it up.
Yeah.
It's like there's too many penis in here. Get some boobies and some veggies for me. And then he just did a bunch of cocaine off of them
and just made amazing music. What's your favorite Elton John song? Mine's Daniel. Daniel, you're a star.
Mine's probably Your Song or Tiny Dancer or fucking Goodbye Yellow Brick.
Your song.
Yellow Brick Road.
That's a great one.
This is a good song. I have it on vinyl.
Then, but your song is great.
I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind.
I hope you don't mind that I wrote down the world. How wonderful life is.
Now
You're in the world. That's a great song.
I feel gay already.
I know. I feel gay right now.
I want to go to that concert so bad.
Daniel, my brother.
He crushes the ding 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 ding. He crushes the piano.
You are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died. That song is amazing.
We're definitely going Elton John.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm going to
100%.
sing the shit out of that
Remember
song.
when he like performed with fucking Eminem?
Yeah. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. My teeth gone cold. I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. He always would say shit like that.
Dear Slim. Yeah.
And I can't see at all. He was the best.
They did that because Eminem was dropping the F word like crazy back then.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he was...
heavy on the, hard T.
Yeah.
On that.
That's when you could still say, I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it in that way.
I didn't mean it in that way.
I thought about the other day. Like, you don't hear people say faggot anymore. Like, when was the last time you heard
it? He said it. He called Tyler the Creator a faggot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then he apologized.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't really hear it, though. Like, I feel like in older movies, you would just hear it, and it would be in the movie, or it would be, like, in a song, rap songs, and, like, you know what I'm saying?
Or, like, in your middle school classroom.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't it so?
I mean, if we're being real, I mean,
no one gave a shit, which is just crazy to think about.
Yeah.
How, like, fucked up that is. That you could be in class, and, like, the kid who raised his hand, like, hey, you didn't check the homework, and someone's like, faggot, and then the teacher was like, hey, enough roughhousing.
Everyone laughed.
Yeah, and then
all right, let's get back to class.
Yeah, there was no.
And then meanwhile,
punishment.
this fucking poor kid is probably gay. He goes home and cries. He's got people calling him a faggot in class.
No repercussions, no nothing.
Ugh. See,
it was just swept under the rug.
That's just so weird that like we were like that last era would be like, that's gay. And they'd be like, all right, take it easy.
Hey, settle down.
You have a project this week? It's gay.
Yeah.
And then you should be like, Danny, come on. All right. It's not that bad. It'll take 2 days to do. They get more mad about you like not wanting to do the project than you actually saying that's gay.
It's so like different of like where we grew up and where it is now, where it's like if you say that now, we're like, oh, you call someone like a faggot in your class. Your parents probably get called up. Like there's this whole thing, and then like
you got to go to like at least 8 seminars.
Yeah, you have to do like some time, like, and so you do some classes, some hours.
Yeah,
like it's wild. It's like how far we've like come with that.
It was also so easy to get out of that. You just be like, I didn't mean it.
Dude, it's so ridiculous.
But realistically, you don't know.
You don't know what you're saying.
You don't know what you're saying, and you don't know the pain that you're inflicting on somebody.
When you're 10 years old.
Especially back then.
Yeah, when you're 10, and it's like, this is just something that everyone says, and like, I don't know the history of gay people and them being discriminated against, and you know, why this word's bad, and why this, why that.
No, you're just a dumb idiot.
You're just a kid.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just say this because like, whatever, you know? And then... then you grow up and you're like, that's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, why are we doing that?
Part of it, like, it's super cringy to, like, think about it. But then it's like, dude, you're a kid, though.
Yeah. Like,
it'd be different if you were still screaming it now.
Yeah, I know.
You know? But there is still always a part of you. It's like, oh, yeah, I was a part of that era.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely something that I've said before in the past.
And I always used to be like, yo, like, music doesn't influence people to, like, do stuff.
Definitely does.
It definitely does. Because, listen, those Eminem records have me saying that word a lot. A lot.
It was just something
not
like...
in a malicious way.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a part of my vocabulary. I definitely had some influence.
Yeah. I think that it's kind of like... this is gonna be stupid, but it's kind of like smoking cigarettes.
Okay.
Where back in the day, everyone smoked cigarettes because there wasn't a whole lot of like...
Yeah.
Science behind the reasons why you're going to die. You're shaving days off of your life when you smoke cigarettes, right? So everyone just like did it. But then now, like, no one really does it anymore because there's a lot of knowledge. It's like, dude, you know why, and you know whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it's like in this day and age to like, that's why saying faggot when like back in that, not that it was okay, but it was like, I don't know anything. And then the PC culture kind of took over for good reason.
Right.
You know, maybe, you know, they take it a little crazy sometimes, but in this instance, it's like now you're more educated. Obviously, you're older, and like you start to realize, like, dude, like, am I really going to fight to the death for this word? Like, do I really need to say this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's also one of those things, it's like, you had your time with it. You had your fun in the sun. You gotta let it go at some point.
I just don't.
I couldn't be this age. Like if I was gonna curse you out, that's not the first thing that's gonna come to my head.
No. Yeah, I've.
Like I'll call you a bitch.
Damn.
But like, is that like
No.
I think, yeah, some people don't like that.
I mean, yeah, no one likes getting called anything.
No. But I mean, like, is that, like, derogatory?
Towards women?
Yeah. To call somebody a bitch.
I don't think so.
I don't know what to say anymore.
I don't know. What I will say, though, is that...
They're never taking fuck or shit away from me.
Hell
They
no.
ever try to do that, heads are going to roll. All right?
I need shit.
I need
like,
shit. I could go without fuck, but I can't go without fuck.
Wait, what?
I was just saying, I need fuck. I need fuck.
You need fuck.
What's your favorite curse word? Shit, though. I'm a fuck guy.
God, there was a lot of power behind that one.
Yeah, man. Fuck's a powerful ass word.
It is. There's a lot of power.
Because if something happens, I'm like, fuck. I don't go shit.
Oh, look at this shit.
Oh, look at this shit.
Your mother's shit.
Oh, you cock sucking fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never say the C-U-N-T word, ever.
No?
No, I don't like it.
I love how you just spelled cunt, but you said faggot like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I said it a bunch, too.
No, but we're saying it in a context, people. But
I can't wait until someone just chops it up and makes it so offensive.
I know, right? Now you gave them the idea, now they're gonna do it. But like,
yeah.
It's hard to think back because realistically, like, how old are you now? 27.
I'll be 27.
You'll be
in February.
27 in February. I'll be 30. 13 years ago is a long time.
Yeah.
But you were like a fully functional person at 14. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you could remember stuff, and you could remember how dumb you were.
Even at 14, I would still say
You're an idiot.
no. But like at 14, I think it was still like no one really cared if you said the F word.
No, because like people were still saying it in like rap songs and shit. You notice really in rap
and, like,
songs,
movies.
Yeah, like they don't say they don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, I just feel like the reason why I compared it to smoking cigarettes is because now that you know how like it's more in your face, especially with social media, it's like you can now find anything you want, any group of people, any like, and see like if it is how offensive it could be and how it makes certain people feel.
Yeah.
Like I have no attachment to like any word really that would be like, oh, I'm never gonna say it. Like, oh, I'm saying it because blah blah blah. Like, I don't want to fucking offend anyone or make anyone feel like shit.
No,
like that's the last thing I want to do. Like I'm a bitch when it comes to that, or I'm like I feel terrible. Like I'm soft like when it comes to that shit. So I was like I never want to actually hurt anyone's feelings. So if I'm gonna like I'm not gonna defend this like thing where I'm like, oh, I don't mean it in that way. I mean it in this other way. When I grew up, it's a different thing and blah blah douche.
You can't. Yeah, like that's expired too.
I grew up in it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Even that's expired.
I just feel like now that like you grow up in this environment where you know how offensive it could be to people.
Yeah.
Because I have some gay friends that aren't offended by it.
No.
And they're like, it's whatever.
I have gay friends that use the word. But then it's like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I don't know. It's definitely reached that level though, where it's like it's out. Of the vocab.
So that's why, like, again, I'm trying to get to my fucking point.
I'm
like,
sorry.
No, it's not you. It's me. I compared it to smoking cigarettes because it's like for you to start smoking cigarettes when now you have all the information about it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, not that it was less dangerous back then, but you just didn't know. So it's like I get why you
people
did
used
that.
to think it was like good for them.
Right. So then, like children were like smoking at the dinner table and shit. Now it's the same thing. Like, you know how this offends people and what it does and how derogatory it is, and you're still just gonna like fight to the death to be able to say it. Like, you're gonna pull out like the First Amendment on me. Like, are you kidding me?
No, that's. I mean, at the end of the day, that's why you could really only just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because like with social media, and you will never win an argument on social media.
No.
Don't do it, okay? Because you will not win.
It's impossible.
It is impossible. You will not win. Just turn your phone off. Because people are so hard either way. If you're in the middle, just stay out of it. Just stay out of it.
Yeah.
When it comes to social media, I mean, if you're doing it and you're fighting for it in real life and going out there and doing shit, bravo to you. But like social media, don't even get involved.
Yeah, I very rarely I don't really use Twitter anymore, but like when
You used to go hard at people though.
yeah, because I have opinions and I don't.
Like the Kylie Jenner thing. You went hard on some people with that.
Yeah.
Like you pick and choose. Like you'll go.
I just really, because like the Kardashians to me are an easy target. Like I always defend them, not because I like them, but just because people say stupid things about them.
Right.
And it's like, you are clearly just hating on success here. There's no other reason. It's like, even if they have no talent,
Right.
they're still successful. There's something to learn.
They found a way to do it.
Yeah, like, dude, people go viral. People put out sex tapes. People do whatever, but they don't do what that family does. Like, to think that they're just, like, flying by the seat of their pants is absurd to me. And it's just like, I try not to go super hard, but I present questions that no one has fucking answers for me for.
Yeah, but you do it on social media, though.
No, I know.
That's your biggest mistake.
Yeah, I don't get worked up about it, but
No,
I'm just
but
like,
you're looking for, like, clarification on social media. It's not going to come.
I just want people to just feel dumb because, like, people will say things, I'll have something back, and then they won't answer me.
Right.
Because I'm like, there you go.
Yeah.
You're fucking wrong. You know?
I just always feel like it's unwinnable. Like I won't do it. Because if I go all in, I'm fucking mean, dude.
I'm not mean. See,
I'm fucking mean.
See, like,
I'll go through your old shit.
I'm
like,
a master arguer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I grew up arguing. So it's like, I'm going to do whatever I can. Even if I lose, I'm taking a part of you with me. A part of you's coming with me.
See, when I'm in an argument, I feel like the person who gets angry first loses.
Yeah.
When you start saying mean things, it's like you have drifted from the point.
Right. Not mean mean things.
Or just
is
being
from the
loud
point.
and just being like,
Right.
you fucking loser, like ending it.
Well, that's... Now you're personally attacking somebody.
Well, yeah.
But we argued about Tekashi 6ix9ine, and I got fired up about that because I knew what was going to happen to him. You know?
Yeah.
And you were just like, nah, like,
No,
he's different. I was like, he's not, though.
No, you were saying that he was dumb. The moves he was making were dumb. But I was saying, like, but we were both right.
I was more right. You have to admit I was more right.
No, I don't say that.
Why?
Because here's what we were arguing about. You said the fact that he was staying and like doing all this gang shit with, whoever and like blah, 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 still involved in the streets. Mm-hmm. That's going to get him in trouble one day. He's either going to get killed or he's going to go to jail.
Yeah.
And you're like, he's dumb for that. And I was saying he's smart also at the same time because he knows what he's doing. He trolled his way to the top of the rap game. And the fact that he was leveraging that gang shit and that persona, whatever, also pushed him there too. So I was saying he was smart for using it because it was, whatever. You were saying it was dumb because eventually he's going to get in trouble. We're both right.
I mean, yeah. But when you say he trolled his way to the top of the rap game, you also have to say that he trolled his way into prison as well.
Well, yeah. No, but he did. He was at the top.
Yeah. It's just. I look at people like that glorified like gang culture in rap, right? The game. From day one, what was he always talking about?
Bloods.
He's out.
Well, I don't know.
I don't see him locked up.
Oh.
There's smarter ways that you could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Like Snoop is a Crip.
Has a show with Martha Stewart.
Yeah, it's a different.
Probably killed the man. Just putting it out there. Probably murdered someone. Beat the case, and now is making cakes with Martha Stewart.
I would love to make a cake with Martha Stewart.
I would too.
Do you know how much I love cooking shows?
Yeah, I used to go all out on cooking shows, and then I realized that I wasn't doing any cooking. Like, I feel like cooking shows are good if, like, you actually try to cook.
But you don't.
It's just unproductive. It's unproductive for me.
But I just like watching people make stuff.
I love looking at beautiful food. I consider food art. I don't know what people out there think, but I think what they do on some of those shows is considered art.
Of course it is.
So, like, when I look at that, it's like I would love to be a part of that and like learn how to do that, but I'm never gonna learn how to fucking do that.
Yeah, no. Unless you get a show with Martha Stewart. I would love to be on Rachel Ray, and she's like, today we're gonna, and she's just fucking, she's got 5 different pots.
Rachel Ray would love you for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like you and Rachel Ray would hit it off. I feel like you could potentially be on that show.
I'd marry her.
Yeah, she's cool. I'd fuck.
Hey, that's my wife you're talking about.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Rachel Ray, you know, she's down to earth.
She's Rachel Ray.
She's Rachel fucking Ray.
She's cooking.
She's been cooking for a long ass time too.
Well, yeah.
Giada De Laurentiis though.
She what?
Giada De Laurentiis. Do you know her?
No.
She's got big old taters.
Does she?
Yeah.
Cooking show knocks.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just like
Can't have too big of a tits in the kitchen.
there's no shame in the you can't tit shame in the kitchen.
I'm not tit shaming in the kitchen, but what I am saying is that sometimes you got to tape those puppies down because when you're working with fire and some
Right.
hot plates, you can
Right.
get yourself hurt.
Well, put the hair up.
Put the hair up, put the titties down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I hear you.
I'm saying not let them,
Yeah.
don't let them run around the yard.
Don't shame titties around me.
Oh, hey, I'm with you.
I'll march for titties.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
All right. That's soft. That's soft subject with me.
yeah.
All right.
I can tell you were at like a 2. I really don't want to see you go higher than a 7.
No. I'm just saying tread lightly around titties. That's my. You're good. You're good.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. But like, I could never watch a cooking show and be like, all right.
It's like, get the onions. You ever see like someone cut a cucumber thin as fucking dicks?
And how you do that? When you cut, how do you cut stuff?
Like this.
Dude,
What do you mean?
you don't do this?
Oh, like onions and stuff, like small things.
You cut with your fingers here. You got to tuck your fingers in.
I'm trying to think. How do I cut?
Because if you're cutting like this, you have you're gonna cut yourself. But if you do it here,
I
you
do
can
that
cut
for
like that.
smaller things, like
Yeah.
onions or something. I'll cut
garlic and stuff.
Yeah, like that. I'll
Yeah.
do that. But like with cucumbers, I think I just like cut it like a fucking loaf of bread
Yeah.
because they're big.
Yeah, that you do. But like another thing is like there's like techniques to cooking. Like literally like if you turn a steak like 2 seconds before, it's going to fuck up the entire taste.
It's so crazy.
Isn't that weird?
The other day, me, Pete, and Espo got
Can you make a steak, like a good steak?
how hard is it to make a steak?
I look it up how to do it, and it's like you literally cook it on one like minute for one, and then the other minute for, like
It's
another.
not hard to make steak.
It's more about what kind of steak I guess you have.
Yeah, I mean, you pay for like what? I mean, I'm sure there's ways to make steak in an amazing fashion.
Please
but for
don't
the most
go crazy.
Part,
Don't steak shame us.
yeah, all the fucking chefs out there are like,
you
have no idea. Like it's all about the rub.
Yeah.
Rub. You know what I'm saying? Marination.
Yeah, you probably take your steak out of the fridge, put it right into the pan.
This
You don't
is-
even let it reach room temp.
Yeah, this is dry aged from Sweden, 12 years.
Coffee rub.
Yeah,
Take it easy.
we know.
We know.
But cooking that, I mean,
What do you think you're the best cooking at?
I don't think I'm the best cooking anything.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be like, this is my best dish.
I make really good stuffed meatballs.
Stuffed meatballs.
Yeah.
What are you putting them?
Mushrooms and cheese. Yeah.
Oregota.
Oregota.
Oregota cheese.
Nah,
nice.
I'll use
Nah,
like
you use
I'll
like-
use mozzarella.
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 You ever meet? Everyone says mozzarella cheese differently.
I
Mozzarella.
I say mozzarella.
And then it's like,
I say well, you're Italian too.
Yeah.
How did your dad say it?
what? Mozzarella cheese?
Yeah.
He says mozzarella.
You say mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Yeah. I say mozzarella, manigot.
Manigot. I don't even know how to say that like in an American way.
I think it's manicotti.
No, it's spelled
Manicotti?
manicotti. Yeah.
Yeah, manicotti.
I have no idea how to say it. Like in
Manigot.
can I get a manigot?
Ciao,
manigot.
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. I just say bruschetta. But like,
I say bruschetta.
I say, yeah.
And
I'll
I say mozzarella.
Yeah, I don't say mozzarella.
I say it.
You say ricotta?
No.
I say ricotta.
Ricotta.
Yeah, I say ricotta. Or, yeah, there's a couple, but like,
Prosciutto.
like,
You say prosciutto?
yeah.
Who says prosciutto?
If you say prosciutto to me, I'm gonna prosciutto you.
You shoot you with a gun in your fucking face.
Yeah, prosciutto.
Yeah.
And then bacala. So it reminds me of the Office episode. I'll have the gabagool. What was that? I will have the gabagool. No, he means the gabagool. But yeah, I just feel that's how I grew up saying it. But like,
Bruschetta.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be like marinara.
Yeah, oh my
I'm
God.
not gonna like do shit like that.
You
Like
know what drives me crazy?
bruschetta.
I bet you-
bruschetta. Like it's bruschetta. Whatever.
And I hate when people are so American and all of a sudden they have one word that's like super Italian. It's like, yo, can you pass the mozzarella? And you're like, yo,
Parmesan.
relax.
I say parmesan.
Yeah, Parmesan.
I don't say parmigiana.
Can I get Parmesan cheese?
A parmigiana.
It's like, listen,
It's parmesan. It's
you know, the people who have like the Italia boxing gloves hanging from their rear view, they fucking say that
Never
shit.
boxed a day in their life.
Yeah, never. Italia, Luca Toni.
Do you call sauce or gravy? We called it gravy growing up.
You just spit on the table. Don't do that. That's disgusting. Even though it's yours. That's hot.
Yeah. That's making it.
Yeah. I say sauce.
I say,
Hold on. This is what was gonna bother me.
we
I hate
we
this.
say gravy though.
I hate
It's just
this.
how my dad grew up cooking, so like they called it gravy.
So tomato sauce.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
Tomato sauce. But like if it's in like if it's in a jar,
It's sauce.
it's sauce, but like when it's cooked, I call it gravy.
Yeah, that's wrong. But
But it's like that's an Italian thing.
do you say red sauce?
No.
I hate that. You have no idea. Yeah, I got get some pasta with red sauce. What?
Yeah. People eat pasta with ketchup. Yeah.
I'm a big ketchup guy. You know that, and that's a little crazy.
Yeah, some people do it. It's disgusting. I know people that only eat pasta with butter.
I've done that when I'm like sick and like trying to get over like something. I'll have just like butter on pasta because like it's
Ravioli
like
with butter?
fire. Yo, raviolis are so.
Yo, raviolis are amazing.
I love
I used to go to
raviolis.
Arthur Avenue.
I had buttersquash raviolis.
Oh, they're amazing. Yeah. You ever have lobster ravioli? You don't eat lobster though.
No, I don't.
It's very good though.
Yeah, I heard good things.
Lobster ravs are fire. Squid ink ravioli?
I would have ink.
Yeah, they're black raviolis.
Wait, inside is black.
No, the ravioli, it's like
Oh.
squid ink raviolis.
I would try lobster ravioli though.
I'm telling you, get it from Stu Leonard's. It's so fucking good.
Stu Leonard's is
Yeah.
not a fucking like supermarket.
Yeah.
No, I want to get it at like a restaurant.
Go to Arthur Avenue
All right.
and make it yourself.
Bruschetta.
A bruschetta parmigiana marinara.
Mozzarella.
A mazzaria.
Yo, red sauce. Oh god, I hate that so much.
Sparkling.
What?
No, I'm like
Dude, you know what's great too? You ever go out to an Italian restaurant and they're like, do you want to hear the specials? And you're like, sure. And this guy sounds like he just got here 8 minutes ago.
we got a mangianina, huntrina, sabahina, santaria. Flonina from Venice. It is a cacciarina baccialini and a slice of baccianara.
And you start going, it's a good song. Like I think this guy's singing to me at the time. I was like, what the fuck are you
You
singing?
always have the menu like this. You always have the menu like this. You look across the person and be like, sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah. Pasta magarzoni. Magarzoni.
Oh, the pasta figlioli is prepared with the side of the parmesan and a slice of the bacala right over the top. It's a middle. It's
I
a
fried
flonina
calamari. Calamari. I feel like fucking
Calamar.
Italians always add like extra parts of words that don't exist. Calamari. It's like, wait,
Yeah.
what? I thought it was calamari.
Well, when I was in Italy, it was frizzante. It
Frizzante?
was like sparkling water.
Oh, well, isn't that like a brand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like that's what everyone call like that is
Frizzante.
that is the. They'll bring you Pellegrino if you say like
Italian's so
frizzante.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It sounds like you're singing.
When we were walking around like in Italy and hearing people just talk, it was like one of the most beautiful things. Like walking around museums and like hear people speak Italian, fluent Italian, it was gorgeous. Made me feel like such a piece of shit.
I know. I'm walking over here like, oh, where's the museum?
Oh man, we have to stand on this line.
Picasso.
I did get to see Picasso's paintings up front though, which was pretty fire.
Not impressed by art.
No, you're really not.
No, that's not true. I'm impressed by art, not abstract art, because I don't understand it. I'd like to get to know,
Yeah.
but I don't know. We talked about this once before. I don't know what I'm looking at. I can't appreciate
I'll
it.
show you that book that I was. It's the art of understanding art.
Whoa,
Yeah.
double art there.
Yeah, it's a good book though. It helps you like figure shit out. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Dude, whenever you go to someone's house and their mom or their grandma's cooking, and they have their hands are filthy
Mm-hmm.
with like everything they're cooking, you're like, this is gonna be delicious.
Yeah, the dirtier you are, the better the food's gonna be.
If your grandma has gross hands, God, this is gonna taste
yeah,
good.
and then the grandma eats by herself like in the corner after everyone's eaten at like 11:30 at night.
Yeah, and she's like cleaning. She has an apron on the entire time.
Real slow.
And you're just like, what's going on,
Yeah,
man?
yeah. Chefs never eat.
Yeah,
they eat by
don't.
themselves in the corner.
Yeah. Eat. What are you doing? Eat. I'm like,
I know.
relax, Grandma.
I'm going to eat.
I'm going to eat. You are force feeding me.
All right. Okay.
I'm on Weight Watchers.
All right. I'm diabetic. I'm gonna eat it.
You're so skinny. You're going to die. You're going to starve.
Last time I saw you, you was a big, and now you were small.
Mozzarella, fried calamari, manigotti. And it's like, yo, Grandma, take it easy, all right?
You're not even my grandma, and I'm calling you grandma.
My mom's a phenomenal cook too.
Yeah, but I feel like everyone says their mom is a phenomenal cook.
No, like
I've had your mom's food, and it's very good.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like everyone says like their mom's food is like the best.
Two things.
My mom doesn't cook. My dad cook. My dad throws down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he cooks Italian and Spanish food.
Nice.
Yeah, so he fucking...
No, but my mom crushes it. Like to the point where like a lot of people are like they love coming over for dinner and shit. Like she kills it. But like I feel like everyone says two things. One, oh yo, my mom's the best cook in the world. And two, oh yo, my dad's mad scary. You don't want to meet my dad.
Yeah.
You ever have girls say that to you? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm so nervous for you to meet my dad. Like one time this girl that I was like seeing was like, oh my God, if you see my dad, like, you know, just like whatever, shake his hand and like, you know, whatever. This guy was fucking, he's like 2 inches shorter than me and I outweigh him. I'm like, what am I scared of this guy?
Yeah. Get this
fucking
twink
throw
out of-
this
Yeah,
guy.
little Twinkie guy.
I'll have sex with you and then him.
Yeah, at the same time.
What I'm scared of your dad? Because he slicks his hair back and smokes a cigar in the backyard?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I never, like... Also, if it's like, hey, my dad's scared, like, I don't want to be with you then.
My dad's scary. Yeah?
Yeah? Well, I'm going to find someone whose dad isn't scary.
What is he, Voldemort?
Yeah.
How scary can he be?
Oh, he has a tattoo and, like, has a Harley. I'm like, okay.
Yeah? Is he Jax Teller?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Is he murdering?
Yeah. If your dad, like, hasn't done, like, at least 4 years in jail, he's not scary. Or, like, under investigation, like, by the FBI.
Yeah.
Don't play up your dad too much.
My dad's mean. That's great.
Yeah.
You should have grew up at my house.
Yeah, guess what? So is everybody else's dad.
My dad whooped my ass.
Yeah. Like, my dad is not a scary person, though. Like,
Oh, your dad's a nice guy.
my dad would never, like, intimidate somebody. Ever.
No. My dad, you know, he's a bitch.
Yeah. I don't think he would be, like... When Shannon had boyfriends in high school, was he, like...
No, my dad is one of the most, like, he'll bust your balls.
Yeah.
But he'll like, he's nice about it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, he won't be like, the fuck are you doing here? But he'll
Right.
be like, do the dishes.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
I just can't see myself being an asshole.
no.
If I have a daughter,
daughter and, like, you're going to do, like, the Bad Boys 2 thing. Like, who the
Yeah.
fuck is Reggie?
who the fuck is Reggie?
Motherfucker, you look 30.
I don't want anybody having sex in my house, though.
Oh, I don't want to hear you getting banged. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna soundproof her room. Go get banged in the silent, okay? I don't
Yeah.
want to hear you get banged.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, Bird Box happens before we have kids.
Relax.
We'll live. We'll make it down the river.
Yeah, but then I gotta close my eyes every time I go outside. I like seeing nature.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I don't want to spoil it, but I had a great joke.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, Joe, where can I find you?
Where can I find you? You're sitting in the host chair now.
I know. I got promoted
To the good camera.
to the good camera.
Because I got a nice little pimple on my lip.
It's all right. You guys will find it.
It's on
all right.
this side.
It's part of growing up.
You'll probably see
It's
it.
part of growing up.
It's growing
Don't worry
on.
about it. No. Before we get out of here though,
Yeah.
do you have any New Year's plans?
No.
I don't have anything to do. I think I'm gonna stay home.
I don't want to go out at this point.
Because here's why. Like I'm probably gonna be moving out of my apartment, and this will be like our last New Year's in that apartment. So like I might just like chill there.
Yeah. It's
It's like I spent all this money to like make my like entertainment system and like make myself comfortable at home to like go out and do what? I don't drink. Like everyone gets sloppy drunk on New Year's. Like
That's why I don't like it.
that's the only thing I hate is that they get sloppy.
I'm over that, dude. Like, I hate these designated. I hate St. Patrick's Day.
I've only done St. Patrick's Day once, and it was one of the worst times in my life.
I almost pissed myself on St. Patrick's Day because I couldn't find a bathroom.
Those are like disgusting holidays to me.
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like drinking holidays anymore. That's for the like 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah, get after it. Go for it.
Go crazy.
Go crazy.
I actually encourage it.
Are you
But
so
after
you're
that-
you'll end up going out.
I don't know. I might just like go hang on my mom's and just like,
She would like that. That's nice.
yeah, we might just do that. Or like, you know, I used to go to Frankie's every single year. He has a house party all the time, but I'm not going out.
No, go hang out with Charlie.
I'm never doing that again. Like, I won't go to a bar
No.
because it's packed.
And
You
also,
pay cover. It's everything's open bar, and it's like,
Yeah, it's open bar. Everyone has open bar. So now you're just waiting online. It's like an Easy Pass at Six Flags. Everyone has the Easy Pass.
yeah,
Hey, you're just waiting online like an asshole.
yeah.
I don't want to do that. And the other thing is like I don't want to leave my dog home alone till 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm over it. I'm over it. Over it.
What was that?
It's me jumping over something.
Oh, cool. Elton John coming out through the end of the show. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind.
Imagine he pulled you up on stage and let you sing with him. That'd be so dope, son. That'd be fire.
How much money would you pay for that to happen? With a realistic amount that you can afford right now.
Like five grand.
Yeah.
5-6 G's. I'd just be like, yo, like, let's sing Daniel together. And I just sit by the piano. Oh, I would lay on the piano, like on top of it, and
Take your shirt off, put an apple on your mouth.
like this, just like this, and watch Sir Elton sing, and I would sing along with him.
That would be insane. I would do it for Billy Joel and Elton John, though.
We should go see Billy Joel too, though.
Billy Joel crushes it. I went with my family once,
When'd you go?
like last year.
Oh, we should go again.
It's fucking awesome.
Oh, he's doing New Year's Eve.
At the Garden?
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Me going into Manhattan on New Year's Eve is a
first
joke.
Of all, they shut it off.
You can't go, yeah.
It's like impossible.
You know
when I was working at Caroline's, they close off the streets. Like you had to get a shuttle bus to like come to the party.
You know that on New Year's when they drop that ball, once you go in, you can't leave.
No, and people like piss themselves.
You're there for hours.
Like I don't want to see Jenny McCarthy kiss a sailor. Like I don't need to fucking see that.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
I'm all set.
You know, I
Al
don't need
Roker.
to see Michael Strahan, Tiki Barber. Like I don't need to see these fucking people.
Yeah. The ball, you know.
Didn't they put Snooki in it once?
In what?
Yeah, they put Snooki in the ball.
They
once.
did not put Snooki inside the ball.
I swear to you,
She
put
was
Snooki
in a ball on top of on top of Times Square.
No, but they put her in a ball that dropped. Watch. Snooki New Year's ball drop.
There was actually one year where I was invited to this thing. It was like a penthouse in the city, and it was a couple of blocks from Times Square. It was like the block that the hotel was on. You actually had to like tell the cops like, "Yo, I'm staying at this place."
Really?
And show them something.
Yeah.
And then they let you on the street to go there because there was no one on the street, and then you would just go, and it was kind of cool, but like, you know.
What are your thoughts on July 4th?
I like 4th of July because usually I'm in Connecticut. I love being in Connecticut, like
It's quiet.
on the
But
lake.
you guys get fireworks?
Yeah, nothing like insane.
I'm gonna do New York City fireworks this year. I think they're on the east side this year.
Well,
Because
you didn't come last year to my place?
Mm-mm. I don't think we weren't working together.
Last July? Yeah, we were.
Oh yeah, we were.
Where the fuck were you?
We were like 4 months in at that point.
Yeah.
No.
I had everyone over.
No. I don't even know where I was.
Maybe the hospital.
Yeah, actually, I might have been in the hospital.
No, I don't think so.
No. I was out.
Fresh out.
Fresh out.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Out on bail, fresh out of jail.
When did you stop drinking?
I've been sober for 140 days.
I know you made that number up.
No, I'm not.
Today, it's not a round number.
Yes, it is because it started on on Sunday. It is going to be because I started on
So what
week
day?
one. Week one. I've been sober for 17 weeks.
What month is that?
Whenever the first Giants game was,
Oh, so probably like September 11th or 9th.
or 9th.
So you were drinking even in July. How would you not come over?
Yeah, I was still drinking in July.
We would have got messed all the way up. We played like a bunch of drinking games, and then from my roof in Long Island City, you could see like the fireworks perfectly.
I'm trying to see. I don't even know how many days clean I am.
How many days clean?
21.
Oh, guy's banging heroin.
I don't know. I've been sober for all of December, all of November, all of October. That's 90. I'm over 100 days sober.
140 was a round number.
Yeah.
Tried to sound cool, like you were.
I thought it's more like 120.
Yeah. All right.
You think you can go 120 days sober?
If I absolutely had to, yeah.
I think you could do it.
Yeah, but I don't.
There's no way you would make it. Zero chance.
I don't want to.
You would have incentive. You would need incentive to do it.
I really don't know what incentive other than your life is in danger.
Yeah.
That I would do it.
Yeah, 4 months is a long time.
Is that your watch going off right now?
Yes. My mom had like a little procedure today. It was my dad.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Should probably end this.
No. Yeah, no. I'll call her back.
I forgot what I was saying, but if I had to, I could give it up. I've done 30 days easily.
Yeah, 30 days is 30 days.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the hump.
Nah.
You're way over the hump, though.
I'll tell you this. I'm way over the hump in terms of, and this is for anyone that has drinking problems or whatever. Maybe you could relate. But I'm over the hump in terms of like I can go out and like not want to drink and not be like, oh my God, I need that in my mouth.
Yeah.
You know? But like there are days where like I'll be walking by and I'll see like a Bud Light and I'll be like, man, I could crush that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I could destroy that. But it's like it's in one ear, out the other. You know what I mean? So like once I got to, I would say 90 days, I felt comfortable going out. Like knowing I would be surrounded by alcohol, like surrounded by it. Like when we went to the party,
yeah,
I was like, there's gonna be alcohol everywhere.
Yeah.
But like, dude, as soon as you put something in your cup, nobody knows.
Yeah,
that's it.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're never gonna drink ever again? This is a 2-part question.
I don't know if I'll ever drink again. It's It would have to be something that I would never get drunk again. Unless like I just totally fall off the way. Like I can't say that I won't.
Well,
because
the second part of this question was going to be, do you think you could drink in moderation?
No. That was the biggest realization that I had to have.
Yeah, but you didn't know you were doing it.
Yeah, but now I know.
Well, yeah, now you know. So I'm saying now, do you think you could just be like,
no,
I don't have to have. Because you had no idea that you were drinking a lot.
Oh no,
that's what I'm saying. But it's different.
Yeah, but it's very scary to not know you're drinking a lot, and then everyone around you just being like, "Yo, dude."
Yeah, but you didn't know.
Of course not, because when you're doing stuff like that and you're battling other things, you're self-medicating.
I would say you easily stopped drinking.
I'll tell you this: it was not easy.
I feel like it was because. It wasn't. There wasn't. I mean, I'm not trying to say it was like the easiest thing in the world.
No, I know you're saying.
I do think that
you saw me the whole time.
There are people who try to stop and then they can't. They relapse a little, or they have one drink here and they like. But you were able to just be like, no, I'm good. And like, obviously, it's tough.
Yeah.
In that regard, but there was no like, I'm just gonna have a little thing here. Are you hitting me up like, yo, I'm really struggling with this right now?
Well, here's where it gets interesting. Is because I've tried to stop. Like I would always try to stop, and I would go like 6 days and be like, oh, I made it 6 days, so I'm saving it for Sunday, and then I would drink like 14 beers. So it's like the moderation, I did it all in one day. You know what I'm saying? It's like I could start again in moderation, but the moderation period isn't going to last long. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know myself. I can't drink 2 beers and that's it.
But you could drink no beers.
Yeah.
So what is the difference?
The 2 beers.
I guess so.
Because I'll tell you this. If I drink 2 beers and get a taste of that sweet, sweet nectar, it's going to get me to a point where it's like, oh, you know what? I can drink another one of these. Like I could, and I would be fine.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be 2, then it's gonna be 3, and I'm talking over time. I'm not saying in one night it's gonna be like, yeah, look, fuck, popping bottles and like fighting people in the street. But it's gonna get my whistle wet enough that it's gonna become something that I'm gonna start thinking about doing again every day.
You're like, oh, so I had 3 beers and I was fine. I was able to do that. So I'm just gonna have 3 beers again in 3 days.
Yeah, or in 24 hours.
Yeah, or that.
That's where it was. And then, I also have my other health complications that I had to deal with. So I had to, and I've tried many times to stop, and I couldn't.
Well, you had no real incentive to do it.
No, I had no real incentive to do it, but I knew like my family was telling me like you have a drinking problem. It's hard to admit, but when it got to that point, I just remember just being like, it clicked for me. I tried to stop drinking mad times, and it was just like I couldn't do it. Like I would cut back like crazy, and then just have a week where I was drinking like almost every day, and then I would have 4 days off. And then I would get like super depressed and start drinking and shit. So like that's like what was happening to me. That's why I knew I had to cut it out completely, because it'll affect other things that I'm trying to do. It'll definitely make me less productive. It'll definitely make me way more sad, and it'll make me just not in a position where I'm gonna be healthy.
Do you think it's beer or it's everything?
It's everything.
You drank wine in Italy.
Yes, I did. That was like. And I forced myself to do that, which was terrible, because my thing is that when I drank wine in Italy, this is the stupidity in my head. As somebody with a drinking problem, this is how I justified it. I'm in Italy, so I have to drink. So I drank.
Yeah, but you didn't crush bottles.
No, but my thing was, but when I came back, I still had the itch to keep doing it, to keep wanting to like. Well, I was like, oh man, like I bought these Venetian wine glasses, and like we have this beautiful wine at home, and I want to drink it, and like it just kept coming and coming, and then it got to the point where they were like, dude, you have diabetes type 2, you're dealing with this shit. I stopped cold turkey. I ended up fucking bouncing off the walls because of that, and then it was like, it put me in a shitty spot. So then I had to get myself out of that shitty spot, and the only way that I could get myself out of that shitty spot is I had to stop completely. Yeah,
I just think that it's not super abnormal to have a drink one day.
No.
Like today, like no. And listen, it sounds like I'm trying to convince you to fall off the wagon.
And please nobody go after Joke about that. Because
cool.
we've had this conversation many times off camera.
I'm more trying to understand.
Yeah, because you don't consider yourself to have a drinking problem. And as somebody who has had a drinking problem, I don't consider you to have one either.
No, I also
you're a social drinker. Like you drink how a person's supposed to drink.
Sometimes I think that I could have very well fallen into a bad way. Like I think last winter I drank a lot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I gained a bunch of weight, and I was just like, I can't.
It's
like, this is crazy. And then, but it's, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that, like today, I would love to have a beer right now.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm not gonna.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, don't have a beer.
Right, but like, see, here's where your thinking and my thinking would be different.
Okay.
We just finished the show.
Yes.
We finished work for the day.
Yep.
It's Friday. What do you do on a Friday?
Listen to Elton John.
You get drunk.
Okay.
So everything that I was doing was kind of, it was. It was surrounded by, I would reward myself with alcohol. Being like, oh, I did everything that I was supposed to do today. Let's do this now.
Dessert, like for a kid.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And I've said it on the show before. It'd be like, I'd be watching a Tennessee Jaguars, like Titans Jaguars game, and like crushing 7 beers because I have the kicker. You know what I mean? It's like you're finding excuses to do these things throughout the day. So that's why, listen, at some point, do I think I'll ever drink again? I'm not sure. But all I know is that at this period in time right now, it would be way too drastic.
Absolutely. But I will say, the whole point of me bringing this shit up.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that
yeah.
I wouldn't.
I don't take you as like attacking me at all.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying the reason why I'm bringing this up, I'm getting to the point. The point being, I don't think you should sell yourself short in that you don't have any self-control. Like I think just from what I've observed from an outside perspective, that you do have a lot of self-control and that you are like very on top of your health and you're very like, now you're a completely different person, Danny.
Yeah.
Like the person that I met and now who you are now.
Yeah, that person was a fucking mess.
Very different. Right?
That's the nicest way someone's put it in a
different
long time.
person.
Yeah.
I was a fucking mess.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but it's a completely different person. So I wouldn't sell yourself short in thinking that no matter what, if I have one beer, I'm falling off.
No, and I don't think that too, but in my mind, I knew how hard it was. It took years to get to 4 months.
Well,
is what I'm trying to say.
You were backed into 4 months though.
Mm-hmm. But my thing is that in most problems you have to hit rock bottom before you can kind of get help. And my rock bottom was I had diabetes at 28 years old, 27 years old, and they were like, dude, you could die. It's a disease.
Yeah.
And if you keep drinking, your liver's going to be shit. And I had a fatty liver from drinking. Kidneys were not doing great either. So it was like, this is all progressing way too fast. And I was like, if I keep drinking, this is going to get bad. And I abused my body for over almost a decade, if you really think about it. Like back in the day when I used to come to work, I used to drink until 3, wake up, come to your place, and then drink what was in your fridge. Like I would crack a beer open every once in a while. You'd be like, wow. You'd be like, this is a little early.
I mean, but I'd also do that.
yeah, but I mean, like, it was one of those things. It was like, I knew that was the key thing that I had to get out of my life. Because everything else will fall into place. I knew if I could get this out of my life for the time being, everything else will fall into place. Now, like, was I an alcoholic stumbling out of the fucking bar every night and getting DUIs and smacking my girlfriend around? No. But I had a drinking problem. So it got to the point where it was affecting my day-to-day life and my health. So I had to stop. Like, my thing is that...
But hold on.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm trying to, like, understand. And, I'm not going to tell you what you had, what you didn't have. But I will say, was it a drinking problem and self-control problem? Or was it just a unmotivated lifestyle that you were just in a routine where it was like, I have no real motivation to eat healthy or to stop drinking because drinking makes me happy. It makes me like a little numb and just like, I have a good time drinking. I like drinking. I like the taste of it, whatever. And I feel the same way about it.
Yeah.
Like I've had a long day. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to crack open one beer and have one beer.
Yeah.
Right. Whatever. Was it because it was the beer or was it because of the lifestyle you were living? Because I think that it's possible. Again, I'm not going to tell you. Whatever.
It's the lifestyle.
So is it a slippery slope or is it that you completely changed your lifestyle? So this is impossible now because it was never about this. Because if it was about this, then you would have like I'm fucking drunk every day. I need to be
You're
drunk.
saying, is it more the substance or the lifestyle you're saying?
Yeah.
That got to me. It's both. Because here's why. The alcohol was the thing that propelled me into not being a motivated person. Because I used to be one of those guys, last one to leave. I'll drink whatever's there. I'll hang out and be like, I could do this. I was a functioning drinker. Like I was very like high functioning. But it turned into a lifestyle of where this revolved around everything else.
Well, I think it's just like, see that I also like when remember we did that month where like, we're not going to drink for 30 days. I started to realize how much of my social plans revolve around it. Whether you're going to a bar and like whatever. And like, I don't have to drink at the bar, but like
it's pressure
there.
Though. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like, that's why all I'm trying to say is I wouldn't sell yourself short because I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously I don't, you know better than me, but I think it's possible that because you completely changed the way that you're living your life and your priorities are completely different than they were.
Yeah. I could probably enjoy a drink every once in a while.
And you wouldn't fall off the wagon. I just, for knowing you, I would never say this to you.
Right.
If I thought.
Right.
And I would never open a beer in front of you if I thought that.
I mean, even you asked me, like, that time, you were like, yo, is it? I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, if you don't drink in front of me, you're a bitch.
Yeah. But so I think that it's very possible that it was a lifestyle thing because there are a lot of people that have this problem.
But it starts as a lifestyle and then other things take over.
Of course. You just get into routine. It's like, and it just so happens
that's how it happened for me.
Yeah.
It's just being a lazy piece of shit. And then it was like, this is what lazy pieces of shit, I guess, do. And I'm not doing anything else, so I might as well do this. And let's just suppress everything. And it's making me feel better about shit, about being a loser. I'm just using the word that I would use in my head. I'm not saying people who drink a lot are losers. I'm not saying that. But in my head, I thought I was a loser. So I was like, the only thing that didn't make me feel like a loser was drinking like 8 or 9 beers.
Yeah.
So the lifestyle transformed into the substance, and then they both kind of like merged with each other, like Dragon Ball Z.
But now,
I think like they fucking became a Super Saiyan.
Absolutely. But now, especially with when that problem happens and all that health stuff happens, a lot of education came from that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I know more about the human brain than a lot of people.
The human brain, what alcohol does to your body, and what's healthy, what's unhealthy.
Yeah.
So now you can successfully separate the two.
For sure.
And I feel like that would make it like easier.
And
like, listen, dude, at the end of the day, I'm not convincing you to. I don't give a fuck if you
And I'll tell you that I don't feel any pressure from you. Like none of this is like I'm not gonna leave here and be like he was right. You know what I mean? Like go to the store and be like I'll take that.
Yeah.
I don't feel that.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from because a part of you is like you're proud to see that I could do that.
Yes, I think that
also,
I think that you the reason why this whole conversation is I don't want you to sell yourself short and thinking that like, dude, if you think even for a second that it was the substance,
yeah,
no, it's not worth it.
Yeah,
fuck it.
Yeah,
like it's not that cool. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like fuck that. But I think that if you eventually get to the point where you are completely honest with yourself and you are able to like sit down and be like, okay, what was it?
Right.
And I still think that it's possible for you to be like, it was just that I was this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm a different guy. Because I see night and day, and I see a guy now, I'm looking at a dude that I don't think that could happen to you. And I could be wrong.
I would hope not.
And if I am wrong, I feel terrible, dude.
No, but I hear what you're saying. Like you're not the only person that asked me like this question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, it gets to a point where you kind of just have to be like, it'll be, at that time, it'll be, I'll know. At that time, I'll know. But for now, keeping it clean.
Yeah. I think we can wrap it up here, though.
Yeah, I think so.
I need a
drink. I'm also a fun guy to have a drink with, too. So that's what sucks.
Yeah. You're a fun guy.
I am a fun guy.
Fun guy.
All right.
Mushroom. Fun guy.
Fun guy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, Joe, where can they find you since I'm on this camera?
They can find me neck deep in my fridge, sucking down all the beers.
Getting after it.
But
yeah, you could find me at Daniel.
You know what's funny about this? What? I'm actually going to a bar tonight.
No, as you should.
Yes.
As you should, sir. As you should.
I have more of a buffalo wing problem than I do a drinking problem.
Yeah, but you did bitch out on the buffalo wings that one time and like got sick from them.
Yo.
And then I got sick, remember?
Those wings?
We both got sick.
Were hot.
I think there was something in them too because we both got sick.
Yeah, my ass was, if I thought I was bleeding.
Yeah, it was bad.
It hurt.
It was bad.
Okay?
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
At Daniel Priori on Twitter and Instagram, and at Alcoholics Anonymous on Lexington Avenue.
And you guys can follow the show at The Basement Yard. Go follow me on Instagram at Joe Santagato, and that is all. See you guys next time.